It's very difficult to fight into the 5-mana stake, and I also think their lanes might even be slightly better than what Power Rangers have right now.
Alright, and there's that.
Yo, dude, I had like 10 of those things, and then I gave them all away. Now I'm sad.
Man. Oh. Top. Cinderin getting dove on here. Big Numb and Illidan. There it is. Waveform. You were talking about it in the draft, Rascal. Power of the Morph. What's going on?
Yeah, he kind of needs the health, though. If he thinks that Era's going blink, then it makes the most sense to go tanky. He could die here, though.
Here we go. Era blinks in. Avalanche. Toss. Slick stealing damage in the meantime. Easy kill there. Razor will get credit. So first rotation from Era.
This is the first thing that he normally gets. Obviously, the Perseverance leads me to believe that will be the same case here for Illidan in this game.
Yeah. Oh, Era.
Yeah, see you later.
And that's the glory of the early blink dagger. You get it at 10.
And it should be fine.
Smoke's just about to expire, though. Oh, Lesh, he's getting close. They see him. Era grabs him with the combo, gets him down low. Ether Shock will finish him off. Actually, be Era that gets the last hit with the punch.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, man. They're not going to find him. Maybe, just maybe, the smoke expires. There we go. Slick's caught by the Berserker's calling. Oh, mama. Razor's tanky, but that'll be a freebie. Cheshire Cat. Easy calling blade there.
30 minutes. I think they just want to end it. That's why I said that he might buy drums.
Ah, okay, I see. Well, here come the wards on the tier 2. Looks like PR want to mount the defense this time, though. Here we go. Snowball in. Berserker's call onto Era. Catches Cinderin as well. But of course, he's got the ultimate. That'll bring him back up. Cheshire Cat taking huge damage from Slick. He'll barely live, but recovery. Not going to be so lucky. Finishes off Dazzle before he goes down, but Lesh is dead. A 2-for-1, soon to be 2-for-2 as Slick cleans up Tusk. They find J4. And it's State Gaming that are just starting to overrun them. Illidan goes in, very ambitious, morphing strength, and now Cheshire Cat with a big Berserker's call. Man's up, gets the Shadow Shaman, but it does cost him his life. 3 for 4, Illidan trying to get aggressive on Slick's Waveform, catches him. That kill, and it's an even trade in terms of heroes are. Not sure if they want to close it. I mean, again, Tiny's one of those heroes that really benefits from the attack speed, so it could let him kind of snowball more, but we'll see. Speaking of snowballs, Big Numb falls short. Slicks comes in to defend his Dazzle, stealing big damage here. He's going to chase him down, and a few attacks with the whips will bring him down. Tusk dead. Slicks gets another one on the scoreboard, so...
To be very cautious of, because they just don't have that great a mobility. The heroes that they have during team fights, like you have some blink initiation, speaking of Cheshire Cat. See you later.
Well, there was an Axe there, but yeah. It's still snowball in, but Axe is like really the big threat around the Roche pit. If you know he's dead, it's pretty safe.
Yeah, it's like the best hero to kill, pretty much. It's the only hero with initiation power too. This helps him stay relevant.
Right, okay. Well, smoke now from Stake. Slick goes in on a Cheshire Cat, breaks the blink dagger. Era with a blink. Avalanche from the side, TP home, but there's the Axe. You're not going anywhere, Axe. And Slicks, or pardon me, Stake was just the boss, man. It's like the last 3 or 4 have just been all kills. Speaking of kills, Illidan will finish off Cinderin, but there's a rotation, and he's gonna get sandwiched here. Avalanche combo.
Oh, not enough.
Mega kill down, and Era gets it. So all things. Oh god, Era blinks out just in time as the Berserker's call comes through. There's that cast point for you. Now in the river. Recovery and Slicks going at it, but Illidan comes in, pushes Slicks back. Now Era, stun on 2, but Snowball resets. That's an odd-looking graphic there. Walrus punch out on Era, but the Splash just can't take the heat. Cheshire Cat stuck inside of the wards. Beautiful trap from Fog. They're just going to isolate him. J4 on the backside with a big ult, but it just isn't enough. The damage hurts, but can't bring anyone down. Era will throw up into the air to inter. 0-6-2. Yeah.
It's like 16, because it used to be 8, right? Because they also changed how the conversion works. It's now 1 at a time, and Axe is also going to get blown up inside of the jungle.
Sorry.
How does he just die to her?
They're really getting a lot of control now, and that last fight, man, I feel like the Lesh just couldn't do anything. J4 TP home, Era catches it. There we go. That's a combo. Dead. Made. They've got some pretty good intel. They know what's going on. There's a ward down in the lane, and they may just go right for it. Indeed, they shall. BKB used by recovery right away. Lincoln's already broken on the Morphling. He'll waveform out, but wards come down. Walrus punts on Slicks will cost Big Numb his life. It's only the only kill we've seen so far, and it looks like it's somebody else killed, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Illidan, he wants Fogged.
Nice.
Sorry, Fogged.
That's what he pretty much needs to do throughout the entire game now. Yeah. And again, it's very difficult for Stake to kill him, so he can play super aggressive right now. His team's even coming in, potentially, to take a team fight here.
Yeah. It's a replicated Abaddon. be an interesting fight. Stake are kind of lingering around. They could just quick pick one and level this out, but they have to choose their target carefully. Illidan, the Lincolns, as well as a replicate Cheshire Cat, and this is the Berserker's call, but they get Illidan off to the side. He starts morphing strength right away. They give him to half health, and he will make it back. Now Slicks with BKB on, takes a Walrus Punch. Steel Kid back inside. Has to use the Grave. Tusk dies again to the Razor. This is turning into an awkward fight where Slicks is completely isolated. Maybe tunnel visioning a bit too far. He gets decapitated. A mega kill streak down. Now Era goes back in, finds the Lash. No BKB. He'll get comboed down. Cheshire Cat on the run. Blink Dagger up in 1 second. Like he'll make it out. Illidan and J4 on the high ground. They'll be okay for now. Shotgun clips the Shadow Shaman. Poor Fog gets blown up again. Wanted to commit to a hard fight. And PR were able to just kind of Delta split. They took a few losses. The Tusk sacrificed himself. The Morphling played Ring Around Rosie in the back. And all things considered, they mitigated their loss. They glyph it now. Remember, Era has Aegis. They'll Glimmer Cape him. They'll Aphotic shield him. My golly, this is painful to watch. Drum charges used. They're doing everything they can to poke an Era, but they're able to sustain through it. Now on the back line, they go on to Steel Kid. Dazzle's Eyes first. Not a bad way to start off this fight, but now the turn. Cheshire Cat thrown up in the air by Era. Almost enough damage to bring him down. Finally falls. Big Numb on the backside getting chased by Slicks. Should be able to get finished off. Yep, there we go. One last auto attack will do the dirty. Meanwhile, Rasta Wards just finishing off the barracks. They got the melee, really what they came for. And they still have the Aegis. Doesn't expire for another 2 minutes. J4 now caught, crowd controlled, and finished off. It's 3 in the grave for PR, 4 still alive for Stake. All the outer towers are down, so they can just move to another later barracks if they want, but they caught the Morphling. Lincolns gets broken. He still has a replicate down, and man, they can't finish him off. He still has
game when you want to be in the middle of the fight anyway, right? You're putting more on everyone.
Gives you more catch. I think that solves one of the problems that we brought up a few times. Now Illidan, Lincolns gets broken mid. They've got the crowd controls. He's falling fast. He's morphing, but it's not enough. Slicks gets the kill, and Morphling's down for the count. He does have a bot.
With the game play out, the less that I like the BKB choice, because the only way he dies is how he died mid, and the BKB isn't going to save him if he's not fast enough.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Initiation down bottom. Era, the one that gets caught, but he gets force stabbed back, stays alive. There's the shallow grave. Now the turn. Cheshire Cat falls first. Recovery with BKB on. Denies himself. Fast 2 for nil. BKB for Illidan used, but it's expired now. He's trying to man up on Fog, but it's not the right target. Fog's alive. He turns, drops the shackles, and that's it. Illidan calls GG as he gets finished off by the Tiny, and it's Stake Gaming that takes game number 1 here after 38 minutes. My God, after all that, it seemed like Illidan was really in control for a while, but those last 2 deaths completely cost PR the game as he was stuck without a buyback and dead for 80 seconds.
Yeah, that was their last-ditch effort. They knew that the game was a losing battle for quite a while now. As soon as they killed mid, it became like dire straight situation for them. They needed to win a fight very decisively before the next Roshan spawned or the game was just over, because there's no way that you can contest Stake in a straight-up 5v5 with the lead that they had, given their hero lineup and the item progression that Illidan had at that stage in the game.